M0FXB, let's edit our custom search. So I'll show you how I've done mine. Just go to menu, bottom button here, scroll down to search for with the top volume knob, search for, push it down, and then go to custom search. And you're going to start seeing this, and you'll see that it's saying the band that I am searching. So I've written 70 centimeter handband, and I've decided the parameters which are shown here, 420 to 449. Now, if we press number 1, now look at the numbers here right at the top. We can actually press all of the buttons to activate all of the bands that I've set. So 3, 4, we'll put them all on. 8 and 9, so 1 to 9 at the moment. So it's just going to gradually search through all these frequencies, and hopefully we find some activity. Now, how did I do it so that at the moment it's saying airband, as you can see. Flicking through. And if it stops, if I like that, I can press hold, and then I can press enter. And I can actually save it as a memory, enter again, and I can even name it. I'm not going to name it now. And then just go back to scanning. And then we have to go menu, back to search for, it's the long way of doing it, custom search, and it carries on. So at the moment it started off at CB, but I can turn off 0, 1, 2, I can actually turn them all off. We're doing 6 meter band. Turn off 5, turn off lots, and let's say we turn everything off. I think you have to leave one on. So at the moment number 3 is on, and if we're not interested in the sort of 6 meter band, it says there, we can press say number 1 and push 6 to turn 6 off, turn off 3, and just listen to the 10 meter band. Or we can put on say number 7, turn off number 1. And now we're listening to the 70 centimeter handband, even though that isn't quite the band, but it's near. But you get the idea that you can edit these. So I'm going to show you in the next part of the video how you edit it. Now you do need to connect the PC to this. So what you do is pull down the flap, plug in your cable, other end goes in the PC, and run your Sentinel software, which is free. I'll put a link in. Then press E for enter. And it's now effectively, the computer is effectively talking to the SD card, because all your parameters, frequencies, everything you've got, all your favorites, it's all on your SD card. And and don't worry if you muck up the SD card, because you can redo another one. It's not a problem. And then if you wanted to have screen control, a virtual screen control using a software program, when you do what I just did, this time just press the no, and that creates a serial port, and you'll have a COM port appear when you go right click device manager on your Windows logo, and you'll actually have a COM port number. So anyway, let's go back to the other mode, which is we want the E mode, back to that. And then the rest of the video will show you how to do what I just did. Now we've got the USB connected to the PC, and we've pressed the E button on the Uniden. We now just read from the radio, go scanner, read. It will find your SD card, and you click OK, and then read, click yes. And I've got more than one profile, but this is the one we're going to read to, which is Uniden 3600. Different profiles, it's almost like having a different radio, a different person's radio. So we've read from that. So now we're going to go edit profile, and we want to change the custom search. So if we go to custom search here, at the moment when we scan through, if you look here, we're just seeing customs 0 to 9, and if we open that up even more, these are the frequency that we're scanning, but there's some there that I don't really use. So for example, let's have a look here. I could make, say, custom 2, I could make that airband. So let's just put that in. Cat airband. Better in capitals. And then we're going to do 1, let's get the right frequency. So it's 108.000, put the same noughts in as before. that's about right, isn't it? Another one. 2137. Okay, that's that one done. Modulation, I'll leave them all on auto. Yeah, I think that's all I need to do. Display options. No, I don't really need to do that. I don't think so. So anyway, back to, we can change we can dim it and squelch light on, off and things like that. Key press light. We do like lights on. But anyway, so back to custom search. So airband, and then let's do another one called marine band, which I think the nearest to it is probably here. So we'll just delete marine band, and we'll just do it generally to from 150 dot. I know these aren't the exact bands, but 150 to 158.000. It's just roughly. And then this one here, really, I would call this one the 2 meter band. Let me delete that. 2 meter band. And at the top, that looks like CB band to me, roughly. And we can change the frequencies if we want. CB band underneath. Let's call that 10 meter band. And I've done it before where I just put in one frequency and it's like a favourites channel. That's a 70 centimetre sort of low band, isn't it? 70 centimetre low. And then this one is more like 70 centimetre ham. You know, not all of it, but some of it. It's just a general, you know, idea. 450 isn't 800 military. I'm not actually sure, so I've not done that. We'll just put in military for now, just to give you the idea of what it's going to look like. And then we'll call that one 70 centimetre high. Actually, I'd like to have the 6 metre band in there. That's that one there, I'm going to say. We'll call this one 6 metre band. Okay. So I think that's enough for now. So now we're going to close that down. We're going to save it. It will save to the same, what they call profile. Then we're going to go scanner, right to scanner. And we'll probably have to tick definitely the bottom one. We don't want to erase our favourites. So we'll just, okay. It's writing to scanner. And then what we'll do is we'll go over to the scanner and see the difference.